So to the wife, like what was the purpose of sharing this in the first place? What were you looking to achieve?
Right along live.
Oh gosh, oh yeah. Well, they're treating Terrance bad, so boy. I have to give you guys the latest on this story here because yeah. The story involving Terrance, that young man from Trinidad and Tobago, it took another twist. Don't tell me you guys don't know who I'm talking about. Terrance, right? That video went viral over the past couple of days. Everybody talking about it. I ain't gonna go through the whole video and all of that. I'm sure you guys see it already. People share it all over the place. You guys know what I'm talking about. But in essence, local parlance, Terrance was caught cheating on tape in the worst way by his wife. And if that's not humiliating enough, it was videotaped and it made its way to social media. How it made its way to social media, we go talk about that because there are some accusations of how it made it there. Terrance, I have to give it up for Terrance because Terrance just sat there with his hand behind his head, with his heart beating, racing, like out of control. Terrance controlled himself and control, because let's put it plain and simple. There's nothing else Terrance could have done. Well, yes, he could have gotten up and run, like just skate. But he chose to sit there and just listen. Take all the humiliation and the embarrassment. Now, first of all, I must say that we need to look at the situation very closely, right? Analyze the situation very closely. Because although a lot of people throw in a lot of hateful words for Terrance, Shania, who is the young lady who is accused of having this extramarital relationship with, a lot of people are, was really coming down on Terrance and Shania as well. Shania, who is the young lady who was accused of having this relationship with Terrance, she later did a video and defended some of the things in the video. We will talk about that. But first, let's talk about Terrance, guys. Now, a lot of times when we don't know the full story, right? When we don't know the other side of his story, it is very easy for we to assume a lot of things. We could say, Terrance is a nastiness, he's a stinker, why he cheating on his wife, and all of those things we could talk about Terrance, we could say about Terrance. And probably it's true, but we don't know. We don't know what Terrance been through. We don't know what Terrance went through. We don't know the situation. The truth and the fact about it is, and I'm not defending Terrance, I'm just saying, we don't know what happened. Someone reached out to me and they said, Junior, we really need to look at it from a different perspective, right? We don't know if Terrance is living a life or unhappy marriage with his wife and he just want to get out, but he can't get out. He's in a situation where he feel like, it's cheaper to keep her, We don't know what Terrance is going through. Because I did a video a few days ago, which was talking about all the different reasons why men cheat and all of those things, outlining all of the possibilities. And we don't know if Terrance is in a situation where, boy, I'm not in love, the relationship going sour. That, however, doesn't give Terrance any right to cheat on his wife. All I'm saying is, guys, we don't know about the relationship. We don't know what led Terrance to go down that route. So both of them, I would say, need counseling in this particular case. So from that, I thought that probably the best thing is for them to kind of seek counseling and try to understand where the breakdown was, right? Where was the breakdown in the relationship? What is happening? And again, we didn't know, or we don't know, Terrance's story. Now, how the video or how the story broke or how the wife got the information. Listen, the wife is a FBI cyber, I don't know, a one woman investigative board. Like she need to work for the fraud squad. Yeah? That's what she needs to do. She needs to work there because she said she know everything. She confronted him with everything. Who gave her the information? Who was that anonymous source that gave her the information? A lot of people said it was Shania. Now, I thought, and after listening to the video, although Shania, which is the young lady, may have given her some information, and the skillfulness of it, she probably picked Shania out. I don't believe Shania was the original person who brought her on to, the whole story and the cheating allegations. So in large part, I feel that there is another person, and that other person is possibly a very close friend of Terrance. And the wife was so skillful that she kind of put it in a way that she concealed her source. Let me tell you, fraud squad, the sole fraud squad investigator, FBI better hire this woman. She good. She was able to now use that information while protecting her source to pick Shania's mouth. And Shania probably told her a couple of things. Because a lot of things that she outlined there, that could only probably come from her. But who else would have known about he carrying that pregnancy tested to her, right? 1. 2, the information about he bringing the child over to her. That could only be her telling the wife that. So the wife was able to pick this information from Shania, right? So she had an original source that fed her the information that led her down to tell her that your husband is cheating on this one, and she got certain information from this one, and then she went to Shania, she confronted Shania, and Shania was probably shocked because Shania said she didn't even know the woman was married. Let's give her that. If she didn't know. So they was able to pick Shania out, and then she got other information from Shania, which was close and intimate details. All right? So when she confronted him with it, why you could say, you can't say nothing. He thinking, boy, how she know that, boy? Scratching his head and all kind of thing. How she know that? But she was brilliant in terms of how she got that information out there. The wife was good. Let's put it like that. She protected the source, the original source, while picking Shania's mouth. And the investigator, who's the policeman, Terrance, was there wondering, like, oh, that's real. Like, how she figured that out, boy? I can't say nothing. Right? Anyway, so they have been, and listen, I tell all you see when husband and wife having the thing like that, right? Don't believe, and I said it, don't believe that the relationship will just end like that. Because in a lot of cases, when they actually come to their senses and they actually see things. I mean, people go through problems, people go through situations. There is altercation, there is difference of opinion, there is cheating in relationships sometimes. And then you come to a common ground, common understanding, and the relationship was able to continue. Probably the other side of this relationship would be better than the first side, because then you get to understand what was the problem. What were you lacking? What was I doing wrong? And they come to a understanding, right? And then you never know, it might make the relationship even stronger. No, they understand each other a little bit more, because they could conversate on a different level. That's what I'm talking about. So the breaking news in this now, because there are some new information that came out just recently. So we got this letter that was posted earlier by the lawyer, and I know this was coming. The lawyer for Terrance and his wife. Yeah, you're asking, what? Lawyer? So this is what the information that was just released from the lawyer. It came from Bakaran Budu. That's an associate attorney at law. It's dated September 14th, 2024. Attention, all members of the public. That's including you, me, everybody. Dear all, it's in fine print, so let me zoom it up. Dear all, we act on the behalf of Terrance Ramsaroop and his wife, Renee Ramsaroop. All right, get the name right. Okay. Mr. Ramsaroop is a serving member of the Trinidad Tobago Police Service. Together, he and his wife are parents of a 3-year-old boy. It has come to their attention that there is a particular video which is circulating on various social media platforms, which was so published without their authorization. Certain personal issues was ventilated. We went on to say, we take this opportunity to place members of the public on notice that the said video was filmed strictly for private usage by our client, and its publication and reproduction was not so authorized. And as such, we ask that you refrain from sharing the same video via Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or any other social media platform. It has caused much distress to our client as the images have been plastered across various forms of media without their consent. It went on to state that we trust that you will be so guided and look forward to your cooperation as the continued sharing of the said video exacerbate and inflame a sensitive issue which was meant to be treated privately in the first place. To summarize this, the lawyer here is asking you, the members of the general public, who didn't ask to be a part of this in the first place, right? This thing was filmed and this thing was put out like a soap opera. And you know how people like soap opera, right? They're asking you, the members of the public who looked at the video, shared it a couple times. There was even a song that was done.
In front of mom and dad, she shouted loud and mad. Terrance felt so small. Pride began to fall.
About this whole thing. I mean, everybody talking about this. This thing was shared all over the world, all over the place, all over the Caribbean. Everybody in the Caribbean. I'm sure everybody shared it, whether in the WhatsApp or TikTok or whatever. So they're asking you to refrain, right? In very strong, powerful language, right? Stop sharing it. Now, I could understand, one, that this is inflaming an already chaotic situation. And while we may look at it as entertainment, while some people may look at it as entertainment and excitement and for a laugh and a meme and all that stuff, it is actually someone's real life. This is not a movie. This is someone's real life. So I could understand that if it was your life and your personal information that was being circulated all over social media like that, you would want it to stop as well. So it's a good attempt to bring awareness to the general public that this was done and reproduced and shared online unauthorized, which mean to me that the wife filmed it. Yeah, she filmed it. She was there. She held the camera. She filmed it. Apparently, she didn't want it to go out. So my question is, what was the purpose of filming it? Not that I'm not sensitive with, what you're saying and what you're going through, right? Because as I said, if it was me, I would have hate to have the whole world talking about me and viewing me in that light. But what was the real purpose of filming it in the first place? And your phone is very few people have access and personal access to your phone. So how did it get on social media? A lot of people who shared it, they never asked, they never went in your phone, they never asked to get that information, to share it. It just came to people, it just shared all over the world. Right? So to the wife, what was the purpose of sharing this in the first place? What were you looking to achieve? Now, I could understand if you have a conversation in front of the mother, the father, and him, and you guys talking, and you had a whatever, you didn't have to film it. And who have access to your phone and who put it out there to the world like that? I think that's where you really need to look at carefully. First, the wife. Why did you film it? I tell people this all the time, Jed. Because some people go and they film themselves in pornographic situation. And they're surprised as hell when they make it on social media or it make it on some porn site. Why you film it in the first place? If this is a private thing between you and your lover, you and your family, it's a private thing, keep it private. Yeah, keep it private. Don't go showing it to nobody. And if you're going and send your phone to get fixed, make sure you delete it off your phone. How did people get access, or how did someone got access to your phone? So that information made it out to the World Wide Web. So again, I understand what the lawyer is trying to say. The lawyer is being a lawyer. The lawyer had to make money at the end of the day. The lawyer would write 10,000 lawyer letters if you ask him to. That's what lawyers do. But then you're pointing a finger back at the wife. Wife, why is the one? It backlash on you. It backlash on you, right? It doesn't mean that you're not very smart, because obviously you were able to get all this information. But why did you film it in the first place? And you should know, because you were able to investigate so well. You should be able to investigate and find out who shared it on social media. It's going to be an easy thing. You found out all this thing about Shania. You found out all this thing about this one and that one and video of them and this and that. You found everything out. So it won't be hard to find out who shared the video. And then, so members of the public, I just wanted to put that out there because that is being circulated. The letter, they're asking you. And I think that they probably should come and say, I'm asking you nicely, could you please stop? Could you not share it and understand the sensitivity, understand the sensitive nature? I understand taking it from that perspective. But I think the wife needs to point her finger back at herself and kind of blame yourself, right, for filming it in the first place. So let me know what you guys think about all of this, the filming of it, the whole cheating thing. And now the lawyer writing this letter to the general public around the world, that's not only in Trinidad, that's all over. And what action could be taken? Like, there are different jurisdictions. There are jurisdictional issues. There's a lot of different things. So let's have this conversation here. What do you think about this lawyer letter? Let's talk.
Right along